Hello, I am recording post-commentary for Minecraft Infdev for my update journey. I made a mistake and recorded my last session with no audio, so this is what my solution will be. I'm currently watching the video and commentating over it, giving my thoughts as it goes on. So, after the last video, I kind of went through and removed all the stone around my house and replaced it with dirt. And as you can see, all the dirt has grown grass over it. Now here is where I notice the sun is starting to go down. I'm planning on going out and exploring and finding a cave, but with the sun going down, it's not really a great idea to do it now. I don't really remember why I'm kind of just jumping around talking. I don't remember what I was saying. But here we are going. I'm showing the fact that I finished the chest room. It was crazy. I started it like right after the last session. And I dug out 100 blocks in all 4 directions and managed to do it in 2 weeks. I did not mean to clap there. I don't know how I managed to do it. I even lost a few days of like work due to being sick, but as you can see, yeah, it turned out pretty good. Now, the crazy part is the fact that I'm going to have to do it 100 blocks in every direction to raise the ceiling and to make the glass floor. It's not going to be fun. It's a really stupid idea. I cannot believe I even thought of this. And as I'm showing here, I did start on the raising the ceiling. I kept the stairway the same. I did knock out a block on the ceiling, so I'm not bonking my head constantly on the way up. That helps make it less annoying. And here is where I'm like noticing, oh, the sun's still up. Maybe I can go exploring right now. But then, as I'm sure you can see, the sky is like a little darker, so it's already happening. Yeah, there it is. It's coming night. So all I have here is just wasting time a little bit until it becomes day again. Not really much I can do with that. And here's where I find that my farms got fucked up. I don't know if it was because I covered like the front where the water would be, but I go ahead and knock out the dirt just to be safe, because, well, I like having my little farm. It's kind of pointless right now. Now I see where that dirt I found in the water came from. I didn't pick up all the dirt. Getting a little ahead of myself, but I did find some dirt in the water, and I forgot it came from me knocking out that little wall. And yeah, when it's kind of just night and I don't like going anywhere dangerous, I kind of just hang out on the top of my wall. It's pretty good. I like it. Pretty sure when it's just night, here I'm just talking. I don't remember what I was saying. It's a little disappointing I didn't keep the sound, because it's like one of the few times I have my fiance here on camera with me. As this is a series I don't have her with me all the time. I think that's me noticing the clouds, or showing off the clouds are blocky and not like flat. Oh yes. I do remember one thing I did do over here. I did go over what was new this update. Those being, in general, liquid flow mechanics now work better. Lava now only spreads 4 blocks instead of 8. I believe right here I'm trying to like get a look at the water. And wait, I'll get to that. Leaves are now affected by the fancy fast option, and I was showing off the clouds were too. Water now has a more triangular prism shape rather than the layer of flat blocks, which I didn't really see it. I didn't really see it when I looked. Bedrock now generates at the bottom 5 layers of the world. Bottom, besides the bottommost, where the infinite lava still is. Of course, around my base, it's still just going to be infinite lava. Here I am, like, trying to get a stone hoe. Pretty sure it's a stone hoe. I didn't notice there was a second stone hoe right there. I was so fixated on trying to make a stone hoe I didn't realize I had 2 I could have picked from. The big thing in this update is the fact that caves got re-implemented and they are regional. Some areas may have more caves than others. There I am, making a hoe in the most cursed way possible. Does it bother you that I didn't center it? Good. I don't care. Coastlines are now more gradual, making oceans generally smaller. I'm not sure I know what that really means, but... And lava now generates naturally along with springs. And now flowers and mushrooms naturally generate. And one bug that got fixed is the sides of blocks no longer have a flowing water texture when viewed underwater. I do not think I even like noticed that. I don't think I was like really looking for it. Here I am just fixing up my farm, adding in more. You might notice I did not fill in that one, that last farmland in the corner. I'd love to say I have a good reason for this. I do not. I was not paying attention. It just kind of happens sometimes. I'm kind of dumb. I'm still kind of sad I lost the audio to this. There were some bangers I said in this. I'm still kind of just waiting for the day to come. Nothing terribly exciting this part. I should at least get to leaving. Here I am showing I have Iron Mouse skin. I actually remembered to change my skin after keeping the same one without meaning to the last 2 parts, or last several parts actually. Last 3 sessions. Because it's like I like to have a different skin every video, but I don't always remember. I didn't even need to make that hoe. It was kind of pointless. But I did it anyway. There should be a cut coming up. I don't remember exactly how far into it, but there's going to be a cut because my taskbar came up and I ended up flashing my Discord trying to get rid of it, so I just had to cut out that whole section. Yeah, nothing was really lost from it, especially now that there's no audio. Yeah, I have a whole row of furnaces. This came from when I was making a bunch of stone. Yeah, here I am showing my massive amounts of iron because I using up a few to make a bucket is no big deal. I could use up a little and not even miss it. I'm already nostalgic for like this old staircase and like area in front of my chest room. I am taking the glass because I want to replace the glass I'm gonna about to break. Like I said, I this has changed a lot. Even after the end of this session, because I did like do some work on it, but I've done a lot more work since then, and it's very nice. I like how it came out. I wasted some ether. I forgot to move off of it on my hotbar, which meant that I ended up using it. This was a little experiment to see what would happen if I used a bucket on the infinite lava sea. We were curious. It turns out you do get the lava, and the lava stays there, so it truly is infinite. Even just one square of it, it is wild, and it's probably a good reason why that's not a thing anymore. Oh yeah, I believe the cut happens while we're coming up the staircase here. Should be right about here. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't get my taskbar to go away without opening Discord, so I kind of just cut all that out. Nothing was really missed. Here I am showing that the sun rises in the north and sets in the south, which is weird. I believe I read that as a bug, and they always wanted it to rise in the east and set in the west, like in real life. Kind of just wandering around because I'm forgetting. I was about to walk out on my journey, and I forgot I still had my lava bucket. I didn't want to take that with me. No reason to take it with me. I making some armor. Iron armor is kind of worthless in the stage. Uh, Not a whole lot of durability, and as the durability wears off, you lose protection. It actively gets worse as it gets used, which is not great. I gotta say it's not great. And here's that big moment, the day we finally leave our little area. We've been here the whole time. We have not seen the big great world out there. And this was the direction that has like intrigued me for the longest, because I would always look out over here and just see those big trees in the distance and that skyline, and it's like, yeah, yeah, that's the direction I want to go. So I ended up writing down which direction I chose, because without a compass, um without coordinates, it's really easy to get lost in Minecraft. So you got to do whatever you can to not lose your place. And this was what I did. I took note of the direction using the sun and wrote down in a notebook which I do a lot of writing things down. I should probably be doing more than what I do, but it helps me know what I'm doing and what I should be talking about when I'm doing these. Because I'm fairly forgetful and I don't always remember stuff I should bring up. I've been having a lot of technical issues lately, and I'm sad the Portal recording got lost. That one, I was proud of that playthrough, and it kind of just didn't happen. Luckily, this recording wasn't bad. It just has no audios, and I can fix that by doing this. Here I am doing something that, because of my new method of writing down the direction, ended up not really being important. I would, back in my first two update journeys, I would make an arrow of whatever material I had readily available. Usually it would be stone or cobblestone, because I usually just bring a lot of that with me because it's so abundantly common. I don't know why I did not bring any this time. But yeah, I would make an arrow pointing to where home is, because it's really easy to get lost if you don't have the comforts that Minecraft is known for now. And I call it an arrow. It kind of just looks like a funky pickaxe. Yeah, now here I'm trying to find a cave. Takes me a little bit. But I do know, because of the flowers and the mushrooms, I am in the right place. I did not bring torches with me. I didn't bring extra coal. I just brought the 2 stacks because I knew finding coal was not going to be an issue. Coal is so common. I get happy because I think, oh, that's a cave. I found a cave. No, I didn't. That's just something I already saw. But yeah. And there I am noticing that massive structure in the distance. That is majestic. I am hoping to one day go back over there and get a good look at it. Maybe off camera. Who knows? I might come back this way in my next session, which will likely not have Isla, but that'll have to do. I usually only have her with me on months where I have a 5th week, because it's just the update journey is the perfect thing for a last second edition, which I usually do when there's a big thing I want to do, like finding caves in this one. And speaking of finding caves, we have found a cave. I thought for a second there that this was gonna be a dead end, but no, we found a cave and another entrance, arguably a better entrance, because I don't need to dig down to get to it. Now my goal going into this was to find a lot of diamonds and gold. I think I found a decent amount of gold, but the diamond was disappointing, to say the least. I definitely need to make up for lost diamonds from using them all as pickaxes. But just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, this is I will say, as a spoiler, this was a very good cave. We found a lot of space and not even a lot of enemies, which I don't know if they just don't spawn a lot in caves or just don't spawn a lot in general, but I saw like one creeper fairly early on, and that was it. And I was shocked to see that because I was under the impression they didn't even spawn at all in caves at this point. I was probably a good way to have that theory or like that idea squashed, because then it got me on my toes again. And sometimes, yeah, just being complacent is not good, especially in these days where you don't regenerate from eating food. Then food doesn't stack, so it's kind of just having extra health is a commodity, not something you can just easily get. I probably misused that word, but oh well. Gonna be getting a lot of iron and coal. Don't really need the iron, but you know, it's always good to have some extra. And a lot of extra coal because more coal means more torches, and more torches means staying down in the cave longer. Yeah, this is some good iron. That's a lot. Not really missing a whole lot on like in-game sounds. That it is a little disappointing not to have it. Hopefully, with like my new recording software, my issues are resolved, and I can go back to having like a steady stream of videos. Oh yeah, there's the creeper I was talking about. It it started. It wanted to explode at a lot greater distance than you'd expect it to want to explode. But yeah, it was. If I didn't like stay back like I as far as I did, it probably would have exploded from that distance. Which is unusual. I'm just going to assume that that is a early Infdev Minecraft oddity. As I'm sure you noticed, early Infdev Minecraft has a lot of oddities. It's but it's fun though. I like it. I'm probably gonna miss these oddities when I get come into the future and everything is uh good. I guess the word I more polished. That's how I want to put it. Everything is polished. Now at this point, I am actually a little like paranoid about dark spaces, especially because like the one enemy I saw is like the scariest thing to run into. Skeletons, they are a little scary here because they don't have a lot less of they're not they're a little bit faster with the attacks because of how bows work. Zombies, they're not too bad. They're never really too bad. They're whatever. Spiders, yeah, they're about the same. They don't really climb anymore, but that's about it. But creepers are always scary because that explosion can just fuck you up. Uh, Still trying to find a way actually down. I think I see a glow. I do see a glow. I don't know if I don't know if I have actually seen it in the recording yet, but I do notice the glow now, like talking over it. And I know that that glow means there is lava nearby. I like have the idea to like go down that way, but it's like, no. Why would I do that? Falling damage is bad. Ah, no. I'm going to assume I did not notice that glow because I'm not really heading towards it. Interesting. I had noticed something I did not in the recording. Of course, it's always possible that that glow I saw was just a torch, and I'm just my memory fails me like it always does. I like the fail. I was trying to mine that dirt, and I ended up placing a second one somehow. Just kind of exploring. It's not really. I'll say it's not really the most exciting video ever, but it is nice having caves. It's nice doing something that's not mining out 100 over like 100 blocks of stone in every direction. I still can't believe I did that without coordinates. I The fact I even tried it means I'm stupid. To reiterate something I said in the recording, there are people who will say that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting stuff to change. I disagree. Insanity is all of my projects because they're all crazy. You spent not even just the chest room, but even this update journey. I would argue, as it's a crazy one, but I'm proud of it. I hope to see it through. The third time's the charm, as they say, which I'm hoping holds true. Just finding some more iron. I'll have plenty of iron in the in that in between videos. I need to finish like moving my chests down to the chest room and getting all that ready. I only moved the cobblestone that I mined because it's slow. There's no sprinting. Still haven't really found ourselves down to the lava lake, which is like the best place to be if you want to find diamonds. Is without coordinates, you really can't tell if you're like in the lava, like not the lava, but the diamond area. Oh yeah, I was pointing out there was dirt there, which means we are very close to the surface. I just love these parts where it's like you get a straight shot down and it's like very fast. Oh hell yeah, gold. And this is a pretty good vein of gold, and that's when I noticed another way down. But we're coming up on the end of this part just in time to see the pretty sure the infinite lava lake. But we're coming up on the end of this part. I thank you for putting up with my nonsense. And as always, until we meet again. Oh, I was wrong. That's not the infinite lava lake. That's just lava.